Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote, despite the fact that I'm unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of powered chair or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or a wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter does malfunction as it did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of the water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video and the description, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to the video I will be reacting to, you can find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser, it is easy to contribute, it takes a few seconds, and the end all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. What I am endeavoring to do with the fundraiser is twofold. I am attempting to both continue the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter so that it is once again like new. In addition to that, however, I'm also saving to purchase a new scooter as well. That way, I always have an operational scooter to use, and I'm never in a situation where I'm stranded. A few months ago, my battery charging mechanism on my scooter had failed entirely, and for roughly 2 weeks, I needed to be pushed around my home by family and friends, severely limiting my independence. But it was also a long overdue wake up call that I need a backup plan in mind, and that backup plan is to have two scooters, a backup and a primary. The new one being my primary, and the existing scooter I'm using right now, completely refurbished, waiting in the wings to be used if necessary. So please do what you can. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. If you are not yet subscribed to Media Awareness, please consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, let me know your thoughts on this track below and on this new project that Bryan Ferry is undertaking with Amelia Barratt. And of course, this is Loose Talk, and this is the title track from the album. So I'm rather excited to cover this. The album is due out March 28th, 2025, so only a few weeks away. The clock is ticking, and I'm rather excited for this. I'm a huge Bryan Ferry Roxy music fan, as previously stated in some of my other videos, and this is no exception. This project seems to be really interesting. It's a matter of spoken word over instrumental music, um, and it's really done really tastefully from what I can gather thus far. So I do want to get this rolling with all my reaction videos. I have a link below for your convenience. I always link all the reaction videos I react to in the description. I do this because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on those source links whenever possible. So be sure to click on this link below for this video itself, and you can check it out for yourself in optimum video and audio quality. So without further ado, here we go with the title track from the new Bryan Ferry and Amelia Barratt album, Loose Talk. It's scheduled for release March 28th, 2025, and this is the first reaction, so I'm rather excited. and I will be back following this with my assessment.
Lights out. Take the lights out of this blinking head. Deep belief blossom so as to split the shell, spill, drop out and down, sink like ink in an oil tank. Put your foot on the brake, easily done, and if the car swerves, turn the wheel the other way. Lay back. The seats are leather. Lay back. It's over. And with the mist lifted, a sigh so natural, your own company, so good you don't know that you're in it. Lie down and speak to the start. Lie down, and in your ear, from the rafters, loose talk. Lights out. Take the lights out of this blinking head. Deep belief blossom so as to split the shell, spill, drop out and down, sink like ink in an oil tank. Put your foot on the brake, easily done, and if the car swerves, turn the wheel the other way. Lay back, the seats are leather. Lay back, it's over. And with the mist lifted, a sigh so natural, your own company, so good you don't know that you're in it. Lie down and speak to the start. Lie down, and in your ear, from the rafters, loose talk.
So there you have Bryan, Ferry, and Amelia Barratt with Loose Talk, the title track from their new album, which is due out March 28th, 2025, fast approaching. Pre-order your copies now. There is one on my immediate awareness wish list, so if you can find it there, you can find it anywhere else. It's also available from the Bryan Ferry website. Talking about this was a real interesting piece. Musically, it has that Roxy Music Bryan Ferry vibe to it. It really, really captures that sound, that essence. And of course, Bryan Ferry, for those of you uninitiated, is one of the founding members of Roxy Music, and has been going strong ever since. And there are questions as to his vocal state at this point in time. However, regardless of that, lyrically, in terms of the words being spoken here, they are brilliant, very poetic in nature, and like I said, musically, it just has a good groove to it, a good vibe, and really like it a lot. And I'm looking forward to this album. And that's something I never thought I would ever really be saying. That I'd be looking forward to a necessarily entirely spoken word album, but this is really interesting. And the video itself, the videos for this album so far have been really interesting as well. They've had this unique animation style that I really haven't seen, and I like it a lot. It's definitely uh, very uh, abstract. I don't want to say psychedelic because it's not psychedelic at all. It's more of an abstract, yet abstract realism, if that makes sense. And this track is no exception. Um, but I love Amelia's spoken word voice. I think she does a great job. And of course, Bryan Ferry's music, setting the backdrop for that. It's almost like a movie's being painted for you to just imagine in your head and just capture and uh, be able to envision. And of course, these videos do help as well. But I do have to commend both the artist for the video as well as um, the musicianship here, the writing, and the overall performance as a whole. Once again, the album is due out March 28th, 2025. Fast approaching, pre-order now. And once again, it's Bryan Ferry and Amelia Barratt. And this is Rob. And I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. Take care. Bye.